This is a brand new influencer that I just created from scratch right now, and so here's the process on how to do it. In order to create an influencer from scratch, all you have to do is give it some basic instructions on what you want. In this case, I'm typing a fitness influencer standing in an empty city street, and VidBuzz will take your basic instructions and formulate a detailed prompt. From here, you can simply click the button to start generating images. You can easily iterate your prompt by typing in basic instructions here. In this case, I'm saying the photo is more close up, she has long white hair. VidBuzz will then formulate a brand new prompt, including the additional details. You can also click the pencil icon to create custom modifications to your prompt. Right now, VidBuzz is using Nano Banana Pro, but you can also try other image models such as Seedream 4. Different models behave in different ways, so this can offer different types of aesthetics. Once you have the perfect version of your character, you'll need to create the character from multiple perspectives in order to train a permanent version. First, come to this little icon on your chosen image, and when you click this, it will be selected as the active image. At this point, you'll want to switch the tool into consistency mode. This means you can apply specific edits to this image while maintaining the character's look and facial consistency. Using these filters, I can create this image from multiple perspectives. I'll create a zoomed in version, a side profile, and a shot from behind. And now you can see I have this image from multiple perspectives. I can continue this process by selecting any of these new images as the active image to apply additional modifications if I want. I'm going to choose this image here, and again I can use the filters, or I can apply manual edits by typing instructions down here. In this case, I'm saying make a close-up of the face. At this point, I have all of the images I need to create a permanent version of this influencer. So now I'm just downloading the best images that I got. You'll need anywhere from 6 to 15 images from multiple angles and perspectives in order to train a permanent version of your character. Once you have all of your images, you can click the home icon and then come right here where it says build a character. At this point, you can give your character a name. I'll call this one May. The description is optional, so I'm going to leave that blank. And now here's my folder where I've collected 7 images from multiple perspectives. So I'm just going to highlight all of these images and drag it into the slot here. And now we can see them here. You'll also notice this toggle for a pro character. Enabling this will give you a higher fidelity version of your character. So at this point, I want to open up my folder again, and this requires 6 of your best images. In this case, I have 7 images in total, so I'm going to select the 6 best ones. And now I'll just drop them in here, and then I can click the button to train the character. Now this process will normally take 20 to 30 minutes. And if we come back to the home screen, you'll see another module here called Manage Characters. This is where all of your trained characters live. You can edit your characters or delete them from here. So now coming back into the AI canvas, if I switch the tool into character mode and I come to this drop down, I can now see my new character May on the list right here. Keep in mind, if you just recently clicked the button to train your character, it's going to take 20 to 30 minutes to show up here. So now with my new influencer selected, I can type in any prompt. In this case, I'm just putting a close-up woman drinking whiskey at a biker bar. Once again, VidBuzz will take those basic instructions and formulate a detailed prompt. We can see here that I'm on standard mode, so I'm going to go ahead and generate an image on standard. And now I'm going to switch it to Pro and generate one on Pro as well. And so after waiting for these 2 images, this is the image from standard mode and this is the image on Pro. I'm going to pull them up side by side so you can see the difference. As we can see, the image on the right is pretty obviously AI generated, while the image on the left looks like an actual photo. The reason you might want to use standard mode is because it costs less credits and it generates images way faster. However, if you want the highest possible quality, that's when you would want to switch it to Pro. But now that this new influencer is trained permanently into the system, I can now put this influencer into any scene or situation that I want without having to go through those initial steps in the beginning. So that's how you can create an AI influencer with VidBuzz.io.